Good evening everyone. Welcome to e-class time. This is a video about class 8 computer subject, and in this particular video we shall be looking into chapter 3, that is MS Access introduction. Okay, the few points we are going to discuss in very short are like introduction to database. What is it? Okay, introduction to MS Access, features of MS Access, and essentials of database, starting an MS Access, creating database using templates, or creating database using a blank sheet, and furthermore saving the data and also closing and opening the database. So these are the more or less things we see in this particular chapter. Okay, and now let's see what is it all about. Now, what do we understand by the very word database? We have been listening the database about this database, but exactly what it is, dear friends, it is just like an school register. Okay, but it is done in a very digital form. Suppose you are the team leader or house leader or group leader, and you are told to make the list of all the members in your team. The first thing you would do is that you would take a piece of paper, you would write down the name on top, heading name, then you start writing the name of your people, the members in your team. If at all age is required, you'll be making one more column line in the paper, then you will start writing the age. So same thing when it is done in the form of uh, in the form of registered maintaining in the computer. Okay, that is known as in a digital form, that is known as database. Okay, now as the book defines us, a database is a collection of organized data for easy access, okay, retrieval and management of its content. So database is not simply writing something and keeping storing, okay, but it is in a organized way. When we organized it, okay, when we put it in order, that is known as organized way. These days in the schools, even the roll number of the children are given in the alphabetical order. Suppose your name starts with A and your friend name starts with B, then your roll number will be 1 and your friend's roll number will be 2, because he stands in the second letter. Okay, so it is in a order, organized. So database also gives us the possibilities of organizing the data, whatever collections we have, whatever informations we have, in very organized way, in a very very systematical way, so that we can find out the data whenever needed in a very systematical way. Okay, now database, this is what we hear. Okay, now where now one more thing is there, RDBMS. Okay, it is known as a relational database management system. Okay, now data can be stored in the format of text, number, image, audios, videos. Okay, so any format, be it in the text of image, be it in the text of video, or whatever maybe, data can be stored. But suppose we take it only in the paper, we can store the data, name of the children or students or your friends, maybe in the form of only in the form of uh, only in the form of maybe text, not or in the form of number. But image may not be possible, audio may not be possible, video will not be possible in the in a paper, but in a digital way these things are possible. Now a relational database management system is a particular software, okay, which is generally used for the explanation or for the common uses. Okay, common uses in the office to maintain the data. Now when we go for this RDBMS, the MS Access, okay, Microsoft Office is having the MS Access. Okay, MS Access, and this is the most popular and powerful RDMS, okay, which comes as an integral part of the package MS Office package. That means suppose you are having the MS Office, okay, this MS Access you'll be finding it for sure. Okay, so MS Access is the particular but uh, MS Access is the particular uh, or very popular way through which you can start having the data stored. Okay, now why MS Access, or what are the some of the features of MS Access? Now before that, let us see about MS Access, if some explanation is given. Okay, see in the line, MS Access is the most popular and powerful RDBMS. Okay, and it comes as an integral part of the MS Office. Okay, and besides that, what it is, it has a graphical user interface. Okay, which organizes and manipulates the large values of data, okay, effectively. So why MS Access? Mostly because MS Access has the capacity to organize the data no matter how large it is, and it also helps in creating relationship, okay, relationship between two tables if they are of same field. Okay, and finally we let's look into the features of MS Access. Okay, now what are some of the features of this MS Access? Now this is what we are going to see about the features. Okay, now first, of the many features, few features are being recorded. One is that MS Access has the capacity to break large number of information. Suppose you have the collections of so many students, names and addresses, you can simply put them in order: name separately, age separately, date of birth separately, their address separately, and you can start recording them. So it can simply break them into small parts and start recording in a table form. Then second one, it also increases the speed and flexibility. Okay, for searching the information. So if it is stored there, if it is stored that you can simply find the data whatever is needed in a very faster way. Okay, because it is already organized way. As I told, your name starts with A, your friend's name starts with B, then directly if you want to search for your friend name, you need to go to B, or you need to type B, and the name list of the persons with starting with B will be appearing. So it is a very easy way. Next is data redundancy, that means duplication of data. Suppose your roll number is 1, okay, then in the next person's roll number also by mistake you are putting 1, then the system will tell you there is some mistake that you are putting, okay, or the computer will not accept the same number. That means the duplication of this won't be happening. Okay, so that way, no matter uh, how much chances, or how tired you are, or maybe while working you are so much taken up with the work or distracted, okay, the chances are there that you make mistake, but computer will, or the system will always give you an alert message that duplication won't happen. Okay, next, different users can derive. Suppose you need only the names of the students, okay, from here, and your friends needs only the address of the students. Okay, and another friend of yours needs only the date of birth of of the student. So everybody can refer to the same table and start collecting the data. So different people can. Okay, now next one, queries. Okay, queries helps us. Okay, suppose I want to know how many students have found more than 50 in a particular subject. Okay, so simply I put up a question and the query is being presented. Okay, and report also is like a summarized report, will give a present whatever is there in the data. No, so accordingly, what whole report will be given in a very printable form. Okay, that can be printed out also in a summarized form, of course. And last one, of course, it also provides the data security maintenance. Okay, there is security when we maintain this such way of data. Okay, now your next question can follow: how to open or start MS Access. It is very simple. To start the MS Access, you need to click in the start menu. Okay, click in the start menu, then click to all program, then click to Microsoft Office, and your MS Microsoft Access will be seen. And when you open the page, in the very first page, your screen, okay, your home page of Access will be seen this way. And all that you will find is the title bar, access ribbon, quick access toolbar, navigation. Okay, all this you will be finding it there. Okay, so now coming closer, coming to the next point is essentials of data. Now what do you understand by essentials? Okay, essentials of database, what do you understand by essential? Essentials means the needing. Okay, as I told, suppose you are told to make the list of all the members in your team, you are a team leader, then what will you do? What are the things you will need? First of all, you will need a team. Okay, fine. Apart from team, you will need the person. Okay, you will need the team member, their name you will need. Okay, their name of course you will need. Okay, if there are name only, then you can write. Okay, and after the name, they, what will you need? You will need a paper, you will need a piece of paper where you will need to make the column. So these are the necessities. Okay, columns, you may be making the rows. Okay, so that you can write their names. So these are known as essentials. Now as for database, what are the essentials? Essentials are entities, tables, okay, temples, queries, okay, forms and report. These are the essentials. What is the meaning of entity? Entity is the real data. Okay, as I told, the name of your friend is the real one. Okay, your friend is the real person. Okay, from him only we start collecting the data. So reality, like as the book says, database revolves around an entity. When the teacher stores the name, address and marks of a student in a database, then the student is the entity. Okay, an entity is a real object, okay, which can be distinctly identified, like student in a school or employees in an organization. So that is what entity is. Okay, the real person, real object or real thing. Next, as I told, the table will be the necessary thing, and in the table you will be needing the what called tuple. Okay, you will be needing the tuple, which is also known as rows. Okay, which is also known as rows. Next, you will be needing the query. Query means, suppose you want to find out how many persons have how many people are of a particular place, or how many people are of 25 years age or below 25 years age, any type of such. Okay, and beside that, suppose you want to enter the data of these people, you will have to have a form like this. Okay, a form will be needed where the name, age, address, okay, maybe, and what else can be given, or the position or designation, whatever be a form, so that your friend enters his name, his age, his address, the designation, and the whole thing can be afterwards you can collect and start putting in a plain sheet. Okay, in a plain sheet where you will have the name of 20 people altogether. This may have only one, but here all the people 20. So that way forms are also needed. Then finally we can say about report. After making the whole thing, we can summarize what it is. Okay, so report also is needed. These are the main entities of database. Now let's see how to create the database. Okay, we have been talking about database creating a form, no, creating the record. Now how to create. Dear friends, the computer itself, the system itself provides us two ways. One is to create a database from the blank database. When we open the file, it will give us an option for blank. Okay, blank database. That means we can design in our own way. Okay, and when we try to design in our own way, we can add our what called the fields means the name, age, address. That way accordingly we can put. Another one is that creating database using template. Okay, using template means the computer is already having few of the formats, like name of the student. Okay, students database. Student database, if it is told to collect generally what all we can expect, maybe the roll number, name of the student, class, address, all this, no. So these are the common database. Those things are inbuilt one. Okay, so templates are few of the predefined tables in the access one. Okay. So we can use the templates and create the database, or we can create our own. Okay. Now creating some field, we can create some field in that. Okay. And after creating few fields, we can start entering the data in the table. Then finally we can save them, and also we can close them. Okay. So as it is shown in the book here, and it is it is using the template of students. Okay. Template of students, and when templates of students are being used, automatically few of the fields will be op- getting open. Now what do you understand by field? You may not be understanding. See friends, it's a suppose it is a box like. Okay, here this part, it is name of the student, this part it is age, this part class, and this part may be the marks or the subject, whatever. So whatever I'm writing here, name, class, age, subject or marks, whatever, these are known as fields. Okay, so field, that is what entering the fields. It is all about creating fields. Okay, so more or less this is what this particular book contains, this particular chapter contains. Now let's go to the question answers of C. Okay, give some examples. Okay, number one, parts of access window. Okay, we are told to give the example. So there can be title bar and access ribbon. Next one, ways to create. Okay, next one, ways to create database. As I told, we can use the template one, or we can use the blank database. Third one, template database. Some of the examples like students templates and faculty templates. And essentials database can be like entity and a table. Essentials of database, no, that can be like entity and the tables. Now these are the define the following. Okay, we are told to define the quick access toolbar, tuple. Okay, workspace, templates, ms access, everything. All these answers I have more or less copied, taken it from your book itself. Okay, only few changes are here and there. Okay, please go through and copy them down. And number three, answer the following questions. Okay, like write few features of ms access. And next one, increase what is database, and what do you understand by query. Okay, so these are the answers for the questions. Okay, so kindly copy them down. Okay, that's all dear friends. Thank you. Stay in, stay safe, and if you are watching it for the first time, do like, share and subscribe. Thank you from E class time.